I think that actually most of us, especially when we're hitting menstrual phase, priestess phase, we're so sensitive. We really don't want to argue about what's going on with our lives, and we really don't want to be center stage. We are not peacemaker. We're not in a position to be able to handle the interaction, but asserting what's happening to us, instead of I'm going to the bathroom, if I say I'm going to the bathroom, I'm on my period, does anybody have a tampon? And somebody
Mhm.
at the table not going, ugh. If I say I'm going to the bathroom, nobody says, ugh. So why are you doing that for my period? It's something that's happening. I need a tampon. Like, keep it so simple and keep it that casual. And if somebody does that, then we're all aware enough to say, did you not know that people have their periods? Like, how can we help you? But it is this subtle thing, and it stays subtle and it stays casual when we're all on board. But the only way we can get on board, and we know this from any revolution of culture we've ever experienced, it starts at home. So if mom is hiding the fact that she's on her period and is making it a thing, then why wouldn't the daughter, and why wouldn't the son go, oh, you're supposed to deal with that by yourself? It's how you speak about it. And one of my most favorite stories, because what our little ones, they don't have a choice but to imprint on us. We're their source of information. So if I'm a duck and I'm born and I see a fish, then I'm going to walk around like a fish because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Well, if the mental, emotional, and intuitive bodies are more powerful than the physical body, and I'm a young lady and I see that my mother is suffering with her period, and I see that she is fighting with dad and has this look on her face and is missing work and is so angry and just crying and all this stuff, and it's just like, oh, your periods are the worst, and all of her friends are saying the same thing, and the comedian on the street is saying the same thing, and and it's popular media that everybody talks about how much pain they're in, then I'm going to know that I'm going to be in pain. And if I don't have pain, then I should be lucky and terrified because it's all going to change. Like, how do you recover from that? Versus one of my clients who had shifted. So her daughter had seen both parts. Her daughter had seen pain. And then when mom goes, oh my gosh, it's my sacred time, I'm going into priestess mode. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. And the daughter says, I can't wait till I have my period because I get to go in the temple with you. And then the mom says, I can't wait till you get your period either. But by the time that you do, you might realize that you don't want to go into the temple with me. You might want to go into your own temple. It's a very special time. It's a sacred time. And it's for you. It's for you and only you. And mine is for me and only me. And that's great. And the daughter goes, I okay, like, wow. And the son goes, oh my gosh, it's okay to have time. Daddy has daddy time in the sitting room, and mommy has her time for a few days over here, but like all the other days she's like so much fun with us, and it's just, and it doesn't mean that you have to just like cut yourself off. Although I have had clients rent an Airbnb down the street because they're not able to, they know that they want to be able to cut off, but they can't. And their family can't. And so they go just a few blocks away, and then they find the gentle way to be able to stay in the house when they're having their 3-day restorative. But all of that, and what are you teaching the workplace? What are you teaching the workplace when you say, if I take these 3 days home office, you are going to get 150% work out of me for the next 5 days. So would you rather have 25% work out of me at the office and mistakes and me being sick and then me having to stay home because I have exacerbated the situation, and now I'm actually laying out flat and I'm going to have to miss 3 days of work on top of having my period? Or do you let me do home office so that I can do the work that I know I can handle during priestess phase, and then come in guns a-blazing to soldier ninja? And that's another thing that we do is we make kits for how to present this to HR and to the C-suite so that they can see all the wins because ultimately it results in profitability.
Oh my God. Like, I hope like people who are listening can really understand the depth of this program and what you are talking about, because it's not only for women in their 30s, but I think it's for everybody. Like I said, for women in their 30s, for young women, for children. And if we can internalize this and also pass it along the generations and people, I think we can have a better understanding of everything
Yeah.
going on.